It's 10 trivia questions on U.S. history for Patreon subscriber Linda Elswick. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show, and thanks for telling a friend who likes trivia to give it a listen, to play along with you, to challenge themselves with the quiz questions from this very show. I appreciate it. Word of mouth is the best way to help this show grow. You can also help out on Patreon, patreon.com/trivia with Buds. If you've been listening for a long time and you find value in the show, throw a buck up there every month and get the show completely ad-free in your ears to listen to whenever your heart desires. $1 a month, $12 a year, completely ad-free, and thank you in all the show notes. So do that, and let me know you did that by signing up, and I will send you some cool extra stuff in the mail. Make sure your mailing address is on your Patreon account so I can get you some goodies. Today's episode, all about U.S. history, just general U.S. history, picked by Linda Elswick. My good friends Don and Linda moved from Ohio to Northeast Tennessee, and they play every Wednesday at Johnson City Brewing Company, Boones Creek. Thank you, Elswicks, for your friendship and patronage on Patreon. Your quiz is coming, and your letter is F, and your categories for the warm-up game, categories are hobbies, television stars, and things at a carnival. Hobbies, television stars, and things at a carnival. Listen for my 3 F answers at the end of the episode, along with a fun fact of the day about mountain lions. We're all warmed up, we're ready, and we're diving into U.S. history trivia. Here we go. It's trivia on U.S. history. Question number 1. 19th century migration route leading from Missouri to the Willamette Valley. Oh, I have these as sort of like crossword clues or Jeopardy-style questions, so they're not like, what is the name of the route? Just so you know. Number 1, 19th century migration route leading from Missouri to the Willamette Valley. What is that? Number 2, famous protest against King George's taxes. Number 3, the location of the last major battle of the American Revolution. The location of the last major battle of the American Revolution. Number 4, Pacific Islands ceded to the U.S. following the Spanish-American War in 1898. Pacific Islands ceded to the U.S. following the Spanish-American War in 1898. Number 5, policy stating that European countries cannot interfere with states in the Americas. Number 5, policy stating that European countries cannot interfere with states in the Americas. Number 6, widespread fear of communism that began during World War I. Number 6, widespread fear of communism that began during World War I. Number 7, pseudonym of W. Mark Felt, the Watergate scandal's whistleblower. Number 7, pseudonym of W. Mark Felt, the Watergate scandal's whistleblower. Number 8, series of economic programs passed by FDR. Series of economic programs passed by FDR. Number 9, according to legend, Ponce de Leon discovered Florida while searching for this. Number 9, according to legend, Ponce de Leon discovered Florida while searching for this. And number 10, to close out your U.S. history quiz today. Number 10, first name of the 12th president of the United States, known as Old Rough and Ready. First name of the 12th president of the United States, known as Old Rough and Ready. Those are all your questions on U.S. history in the crossword clue kind of format. We'll be right back with the answers after this.
Most food critics are all about those fancy high-end meals no one can actually afford. But what about the rest of us? Who's got our back? Join me, your host, Michael Ornelas, each week on the Fine Dining Podcast as I subject my taste buds to the tepid offerings of every chain restaurant in America. IHOP?
Done.
Cracker Barrel?
Without a doubt.
P.F. Chang's?
You bet I've been there too.
It's my mission to find the ultimate mediocre dining experience, because who said mid can't be midnificent? It's not fancy dining, but it's fine dining. Check out the Fine Dining Podcast wherever you prefer to listen.
We are back with the answers to U.S. history. Let's see how you did. Number 1, 19th century migration route leading from Missouri to the Willamette Valley would be the game that you probably know, Oregon Trail, the Oregon Trail. Number 2, famous protests against King George's taxes, the Boston Tea Party, Boston Tea Party. Number 3, the location of the last major battle of the American Revolution, Yorktown, Yorktown. Number 4, Pacific Islands ceded to the U.S. during the Spanish-American War in 1898 was Guam, Guam. Number 5, policy stating that European countries cannot interfere with states in the Americas, the Monroe Doctrine, Monroe Doctrine. Number 6, widespread fear of communism that began during World War I is the Red Scare, Red Scare. Number 7, pseudonym of W. Mark Felt, the Watergate scandal's whistleblower, would be Deep Throat, Deep Throat. Number 8, series of economic programs passed by FDR, the New Deal, New Deal. Number 9, according to legend, Ponce de Leon discovered Florida while searching for what? The Fountain of Youth, Fountain of Youth. And number 10, first name of the 12th president of the United States, known as Old Rough and Ready, Zachary, as in Zachary Taylor. And there you have it, a fun short quiz on U.S. history. Thanks so much for listening today. And Linda Elswick, thanks for picking that topic. Be like Linda and sign up at the Patreon to support the show, patreon.com/trivia with buds. Your fact of the day is mountain lions can whistle. If you didn't know that, now you know. Hopefully you don't ever just hear a whistle in the mountains and go, ooh, must be a friend, because I bet it's a mountain lion that might maul you. Your letter was F, hobbies. I'm going to say fiddling, if you're a fiddler. Television stars, Farrah Fawcett. And things at a carnival, fresh popcorn and fruit and vegetables and all that good stuff. But I'm going to say popcorn. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. And we'll see you next time for more trivia with buds. Cheers.